Okay, I think we may have audio now. But I don't know if they can hear you guys too. Yeah, I think some things had changed on the audio. Hang on. Okay. I told we had the audio fixed, but we're back here on the pit lane, and we're about to get pit stops done.
You want to miss your part, bro? Yes,
Yeah.
sir. All right. Spaceman has shut down all of the voices in his head, and now he's only listening to that V8 motor running inside that race car. Spaceman now heads down pit road with the race lead. Will he escape with it? Only time will tell. Yeah, time will tell. Yep. Every passing second, an opportunity to overtake for the race lead. And a big story came up in the driver's channel where Gav would get subbed out for Aaron, and Aaron would sub in as the 14 takes the race lead on pit road. Wow. Huge pitting decision, which still has him running pace speed. What is going on with his race car?
It's I don't know if it's a weird, interesting call, but the 18 Japan has decided to stay out under this yellow.
He pitted the last on the last page. So I believe Aaron will lose something. I think.
Wait, so we're gonna take one more break and we'll get stage 3 underway. Alrighty. Let's hope this was their final yellow, but here we go. We're about to get stage 3 undergoing. As Anthony, I think it might be good to send the countdown if we haven't said the message yet.
They haven't sent thing.
Crap. Yeah, that's... It's still gonna be a little goofy.
Ready for scenes, not on the thing. Not on the wrist, so I'm be up extra.
Well, I just sent the R, so you should be good to send it.
Change this room. Oh, I'm back to racing here at the World Center of Racing. Up on the green once again, it is Almirola and Chafin the front row. Fucking little here it is on the National Speedway. Chafin not the start. Stayed out under that last pit. One of the first hitting early. 4 wide. Oh, trouble. Trouble further back. Cars almost wrecking.
Alright. So now I do believe that Almirola now has a points lead by 3 points. So now, if Ballin wants to still clinch this regular season championship, he has to finish 3 spots ahead of Almirola.
Or win the race.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, he can just win the race and it will pretty much be a done deal, but if he can't win it, he has to be ahead by 3 points. Otherwise, Almirola will get the regular season championship, and as I was saying, Bayer literally was almost side by side going into 1. But Almirola's drawing back because he has no help.
Divine Motors up now 1 with first, second, even in the wall. Trouble back there. Don almost get into him. He's had some trouble lately, especially in this race. Ballin now I believe 2 points behind. I'm rolling now, right? I believe.
Well, Almirola's now ahead by 3 points. Because Ballin didn't get any stage points while Almirola did. And he finished second in the stage. As Mike's gonna get turned. Oh, he can't get back up on the racetrack. He was already below, but Gav looks like he's just gonna let him up. As why are we still going on the yellow? Hold on. Anthony, you don't mind sending the message of quick going under the yellow? Oh no! We got 2 cars into the wall, and it's all Horizon. And Almirola into the fence, hard licking the wall, balling. Oh my goodness. Caution is out once again. Alright, we're gonna take another break under this yellow, but this is getting a little silly for these drivers. Just a little. But anyways, we've just got a pre-start stage 3. This is the Velocity Media 400 at Daytona. Alright, we got pit stops through, and right now, we've actually had a driver swap under this yellow. The 81 at Gav has now swapped in for Aaron. So it's going to be a slight flip up with the ticker, but we're going to see 11 people on it for now, but we're going to swap it up here.
Back to green we go. Almirola and Ballman, the two people fighting for regular season championship up to the front. Here comes Jeff Danway. He was pushed from Dawn. To the high side. Where they come. Entering turn number 3. Jimmy 2. Everybody looking for positions. So almost halfway throughout this race. 60 yards to the halfway. Everybody's looking for some positions.
As we'll look on board of the 97 of Monfa, as he looks through the single file pack all up behind or ahead of him, as we see Don, who completely slipped at the racetrack. I don't know why he was going into the double yellow to do it, but didn't really see it play out that well.
I'm trying to force his way into there.
Okay, this is interesting, but Monfa's like completely letting off the gas up here. It's interesting, but well, there's no way they can make it. Because once I said before, I have no positivity that nobody's going to make it if they feel safe. We've seen it last season at Talladega, but it didn't really play out that well because we got a yellow.
These little idiots are fucking.
Because, oh, speaking of which, Joe cars into the wall.
There they go again.
The 24 and the 20. Oh my days. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, they're gonna hit the pits. They're gonna hit the pits.
Should be a caution.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty, well, I mean, under the caution flag, these two up near the front, the Horizon Racing Chevrolets, have been silent but deadly. They've been crucial to this pack racing, even though they've not been really talkative in their chat. But now they just get split up, and maybe that's why they just need the communication on their side. Down the back straightaway here at Daytona.
Ron Moore looking to go past by. I believe yes, that would be better for him. So. The outside is a lot better than going on the inside. Space trying to pass Almirola on the top side. Halo, Cameron, what? It'll be Almirola, Spaceman, Aaron, Ballin, Martha, Safan, yes. The other two idiots that wrecked.
I just can't believe that happened. Alright, let's be doing some cars that can be pitting here.
Okay.
Is there gonna be any break for the pit?
Now, we're just gonna... This is gonna be a Prime Video thing. We're just gonna keep commercial free for the rest of this thing. Unless we do something completely stupid.
Okay.
Although, we have to figure out some way with a stupid thingy. Okay, we have one more car per freaking pitting. Okay, we got another one.
All stacking up. Spaceman out in front on pit road. This is going to be a very, very, very crucial clash to see who gets these positions. Anthony took 4 melatonin guns. He's going to be like asleep by lap number 40. As here we go down pit road, Space heads into his pit stall. The 91 heads into his. As everybody else, their eyes Chevys close into theirs. Space exits with P1. P2 off pit road is the 97. 3 is the 91. P4 would be the number 24. Don is taking every splash of fuel he can get. Either that or, yep, gets out of pit road, coasts to his 4th place position. Off the pit road. You know what I mean? What you mean?
Alright. I do have to make a quick adjustment to the stream, so we're just gonna take a brief break for like 2 minutes. Alright. So we had to make some modifications, but we're back here about to get things back underway. And right now it is Gav, Al, Roll on the front row.
Not yet.
Or, yeah, excuse me, it's Aaron on the front row. My bad. As he noticed that he jumped, but he instantly went off the gas, but it kind of checked up the entire bottom lane. As Jafan went way wide on the restart. Not sure what full. But right now it looks like it is the 14-hour roll and the two ball and championship rifles leading the bottom lane. Now, we still have a long way to go in this race, so let's just hope we can keep it green. And if so, we're going to see some green flag pit stops. And if that happens, as he's moving the two out of the way, goodness gracious.
Mike is looking for it. I think his first ever racing victory. Has never won. As a matter of fact, I've never won in racing. He's come close several times, but he is. Well, he's not as competitive as he should be, but he's looking for that first career victory in racing. Can he do it here today in the IRSCL?
Oh, we got a little bit of checkup at the front. 81 got checked up into the 69. But it looks like they keep it going.
Huge move on the outside. Looking to pass the 14. What a move by Aaron.
Aaron's been pounding down that number 14. They've been communicating about it. They put down the 20. But now Aaron's out front here in Daytona.
What a great move by Aaron to pass the 14. That was an unbelievable move by Aaron. Ryan Motors knows how to get the way around these slow cars. Get themselves to the lead. They've done it. They've done it last night at Daytona. D2 series, but D2. Guess what? Guess what? Jay went on and shut up. Jay went on and win that race.
It's also, it looks like the 97 is having slight issues. Again. Or I think he's still doing the fuel strat.
Oh my fucking god, bro. This is so weird.
Okay, we can dumb down the language just a little bit. We are still streaming, bro. As also, big witch at the front, Aaron went high and is about to get past, but it looks like he's running the high side and he keeps the lead. As
Aaron's making some great moves here in the IRSCL. This is the D2 champion from last year. Now looking for, I think, maybe his second career IRSCL victory. Well, I believe he's won before at Nashville Fairgrounds, I believe.
yes, he has won. Yeah, he's won last season at the fairgrounds for a one-off start, driving RES Toyota.
RES is, I believe, third straight champion.
And right now he will be contending in the chase, but I guess for right now he's selling in for Gav, which is a surprise.
Gav is feeling a little sick, so he had to sub off the racetrack.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, because Aaron is a driver for them, but it's either or.
We are now about to pass the halfway mark here at Daytona. Lap 40 at Daytona. Easy here at the Rosanna race.
But I know
Once again,
for a fact that just after seeing what happened in the D2 race, there is in no ways we are making it all the way to the end on fuel if we're going to keep this thing green.
they've kept it green for a long time.
So that's why we're seeing a few cars back here led by Dees Chafant and Modva in the back trying to save fuel.
Now here come the four. The Blue Ovals are now taking the top three spots with Horizon Racing. 4th, 5th, and 6th behind them. Horizon Racing, been great on the Super Speedway. I've won, I think, I've won all 3 Super Speedway races thus far. No, I think it's too late. Daytona Talladega. Yeah. They won Daytona with Montfort and I believe the AT&T 500, something like that.
Huh?
So What's the 500 called? AT&T 500.
Yeah, the AT&T 5G 500. That was the race we had at the beginning of the season over here at the high base of Daytona. It was won by the guy who is currently running 8th place for some reason. As yeah, we're seeing already two mixed strategies because we have people who was going all out on the gas.
Trouble back here, Bowling is staying under the 24 Don. Don just shows up randomly whenever he wants to, then just leaves. But today, he is not leaving. He's gonna stay here and try to win his annual Sunday. Another annual win in the IRSCL. Lock himself into the playoffs once again.
Okay, this is some interesting stuff going on with Horizon right now because Alrola, Ballin, and Dawn are all bumper to bumper, almost like they're bumper locked, but they're completely off the gas. I think they're trying to do the fuel strat as well. Maybe. Only except they're being more closer to the pack, but oh my goodness, the guys that are on the fuel strategy back here are just straight up not in the draft. Because they're just simply not there. They are 3 seconds behind. Almost 4. We'll see how this goes. I mean, everybody has their own side of strategies, but we'll see how this ends. Because I think they could try just... I think when they end up going for the pit stop, they could just take on less fuel when they go to the pits. Because we already know everyone's going to go fuel. No tires, just gas. As the iconic quote.
Everybody's saving.
I mean, speaking of saving, Aaron is not saving whatsoever. He said that fuel saving is for pussies, and I'm playing this field like Clash Royale. That is a huge statement from the number 81 driver.
It sounds like a thing that Aaron would say. That's just...
These might be the race Irish up there. It's average race.
But all I know is it just looks like we have 3 separate packs because the Horizon cars are all together, but the top 3, while the guys behind is just completely on off throttle every now and then. These guys up here, they're all on the gas. They don't give a crap about fuel strategy. That's what Aaron said on the radio. But it's just some interesting stuff going on here. But we'll just see how this turns out because those guys have to be doing well in their fuel strategy because they are now 5.5, almost 6 seconds behind the pack. So this better play out in their favor. But I think the guy that might be the most longest on their fuel is Jafan. Because I'm pretty sure he has not pitted ever since, like, maybe one of the first 2 yellows we had this race. Which is just insane.
Believe sucked. He's not the type of person to pit. Really?
Yeah, he didn't really pit much this race. Because I think he stayed out on that... Oh, no, wait. Did they pit on that first yellow for incident during the midst of stage 2? Because I think they pitted there, but stayed out at the pit stop for the stage. I will have to take a look back, but I would think that would be right. But anyways, right now it is the 81 and 69 and the 20. Just Divine cars all up at the front. I mean, the 20 is a Southern Roots car, but they want to go all out with the sponsorship, but it's whatever. Okay, looking back, the last time that Jafan had pitted was back when we got that caution in the midst of stage 2. So he has been under green flaggages and has not even touched the pit lane since lap 16.
That's crazy.
I mean, I would think.
How do you get free kick?
I think it's Shift C. I think.
If so, you're right.
Or no, wait, correction. It wasn't since lap 16. Hang on. Because lap 16 was during stage 1.
Free time kind of sucks. I can't lie. Whatever. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Still saving here. Look in the chat. Extend it.
Hang on. I just gotta do some little iffy stuff here. Hang on.
We're on the East Coast. Everybody's trying to feel safe and make it to the end. Cars have not break crosses for that long.
I almost screwed something up, but we're back going. Yeah, there's definitely some things I had not prepared for this. Okay, so how far is... They're almost 8 seconds behind. I guess whatever fuel strategy they're paying off, it's working. Also, hang on a second. I'm gonna have to take a brief break during the midst of the stage, but I don't believe anything crazy is gonna happen here, so we're gonna take a mid-race break. We'll come back, and we'll see how this pit stops we'll debate here. This is the Velocity Media 400 here at Daytona. Alright, we had to take a brief break, but we are here back in Daytona. It is getting absolutely wild here. As I guess the Horizon Cars decided, hey, we want to race. Here they are at the front, as it looks like Space is gone. He's all.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this very, very, very particular scenario with Divine Motors, they're just brake checking the ever-loving crap out of the Horizon cars. Is it smart? Maybe. But Aaron's going to try to top lane because he got shoved out after his brake checking shenanigans. It's failing for Divine Motors. Can they catch Space?
You're inside there by our American Chief Jordan. Yeah, as we went to break, there was a little incident that went on. Corolla and hit the wall. Two separate parts of the racetrack.
But so the actions. I was watching the on-race telemetry off the three cars that are field saving back here, and they're just going. They're like just constantly tapping the gas. I mean, they are starting to close in a little bit because it's now down to 6 seconds. So, I think something might be happening. But with only 25 to go, the pit window is officially open because now, if you just pit right now, fill the thing all the way you can make it to the end. But who will pit first? As it looks like now, the Horizon cars that just got ahead of the 20 and 81. And they're trying to run down that 69 car of Space. But just another add-on, but the two championship cars are up here as well. The 2 and the 14. They're already highlighted in yellow on the ticker. So you should easily see for how our championship drivers will go here as they still race on, because right now it is still 3 points between the 14 and the 2. But oh my goodness. It's just right ahead of the 2. They're getting it together. The 24, 81, and 20 is Gold's got slam jammed. Oh my goodness. 24 just got sent all the way to the fence. I don't know what's going on at the front, but it's just chaos. But while this is happening, the pack behind is starting to close in, so I think they might be starting to push it just a little bit. But right now, the field strategy open. Excuse me, the field strategy is completely open here as the 24 this one got together once again. But, oh my goodness. These guys just can't get it together. Oh my goodness. But meanwhile, the 14 is getting help for the 20. He's trying to make a move on the 69. Oh, a dot's in the wall. He's spinning around in front of the 81. Can he save it? He will. And the 81 still kept going, no yellow. We are still green. I just hope we keep this thing green because I want to see how these guys are going to play out the field strategy because we didn't last season at Talladega. We may see it here at Daytona. With this being the last year of the Gen 7 car as we move on to the Indy cars. This is the final time we're ever going to see them. This is probably the last time we'll ever see them go on at high speeds, just rubbing each other's bumpers around. Well, no, we still have Talladega. Yeah, we still got Daytona left, so it's the last time we'll ever see that at Daytona, but we're just seeing some chaos here. I guess it might be just a slight preview for what we're going to see at Daytona. It only expects to be a little more chaotic, because we got the freaking chase going around. But the 2 of ball is trying to get past just on the 24, but it's just getting a little hard. as Aaron and Ball are still making contact. But they keep it together. But meanwhile, nobody has catch the 69 of Space, who is still leading it around. But while this is happening, the pack behind is just still closing in. There are almost 5 seconds now. But I imagine we'll probably get a pit call from Jordan soon. Where info we can get.
He will let us know.
Yeah, as we reach the 20 laps to go mark in this race. But still, the pit window is completely open, but where are they going to come down? Because there's still nothing on the radios for the chat, so I imagine we won't see any cars trying to pit just yet. But aside from that, we're just seeing mostly fuel saving. Oh, 20, almost losing it twice. Oh my goodness. It's 14 got there on the 69 side, but he cut it off in a very late move. As these guys are just getting on each other's fenders. Good grief. It's getting a little chaotic at the front. But it looks like now Moffa has separated himself from the 2 cars in the back. Because he is now 3.5 seconds back. So I think he might be in the draft range now. But there's just... it's just getting a little insane. Too much spike around. Completely in reverse. He saves it. But oh my goodness. These guys at the front are just on each other's fenders the whole lap around. As meanwhile, the leader is trying to feel safe. But all this is allowing is Moffa to close back in. As meanwhile, Jafan is... Oh, Jafan's our first car to pit. Jafan's on the pit lane and he's out. And it looks like he maybe was caught for speeding? Maybe? Yeah, it is. The 18 will have to serve a pass-through penalty for driving in the pit lane too fast.
Wow. Well, Don has always been talking about how he did not want Mike anywhere near the lead, and his wish has come true, as I believe he has took Mike out of the equation. I don't know where he's at, but no, actually, he's called himself back quite a few spots, as all the fuel-saving cars have came back up to pace. And by fuel-saving cars, I mean the Martha. Dees has a lot of ground to make up.
Alright, Don just said on the radio, he's pitting this time. 24 pitting this time. As a reminder, it's a 55-mile-an-hour pit road speed limit. These guys had to lower it down from 180 down to 55. But here we go. Here comes Don to the pits. And it looks like to be the only one coming in. And he is bought for speeding.
Wow.
The defending winner of this race.
Alright, the 18 that just started this pass through, he is now 1 lap down, but he's in connection with the draft, so he's good. He could probably get his lap back, as the 24 is going to overshoot as well. Oh my goodness.
A disaster. Wow.
And he's even outside of the box as well.
Spaceman wants to go. Who would be the next in line for that?
So it looks like the guy who's been pretty much leading the entire race, Space, is just now having to retire. That is major stuff there. As oh Mike again! And it's the 97's now around. The 20's still trying to save it. Alright, they keep that going. Still no yellow.
I disconnected from the game.
Bro. But I think you should be fine because you're already admin, so it shouldn't be an issue. But meanwhile, at the front, it's just, oh, not again. 2 cars, multiple cars. Caution is out. And this completely changed everything.
What are we doing, guys?
As the Divine cars just straight up wrecked. That's what it looks like. One car had just came out of the pits. I think that was Dawn, just serving as pass-through.
We basically get the lap back since you're a Furniture fan.
And Spaceman said that he had to go.
Oh my god. That just opened the door wide open for Ragnar's to win this race for the second straight year and sweep the Daytona races. Unbelievable.
Who would hypothetically go into the race if Spaceman were to leave in which he asked you? Or would it be Nebny under the yellow? Mike is the weapon. Okay.
Alright, so all this does is, it should save Jafan's race because he is now the free pass. And also to save Dawn as well because he just sorted this pass through. It was almost on edge of getting lapped when they throw the yellow out. Alright, it looks like everybody's gonna be coming in. Alright. So here we go. We're lined up at the pits. As I think Jafan's gonna go ahead and get the free pass, so he's gonna go around. So are we ready to send it back down to pits?
Yes, sir. Alrighty. The field is in the hands of two Horizon Oceans Chevrolets. It's the 14 of Almirola and the 2 of Ballin. With 5 seconds up for the countdown, we're back from pit road. A little bit of a push from the 2 to the 14 as they go down. Who's going to take the lead? Who's going to go back? Quite a few spots on pit road.
We still have to keep an eye on these top 2. As Ball's already out. I think you only went for field only. And would you look at that?
91.
For possibly our last caution in this race, hopefully, we have the top 2 on the front row in the championship. Oh, man.
Gav's back in the race.
Wait, what?
No, he's in a car right now.
He's subbing in. He's coming in the race. He's subbing in.
Okay, some situation going on here as Gav's now back on the racetrack. But there can't be 2 81s on the track, but if that's the case, the 81 that's piloted by Aaron will be out because Gav was the one who qualified the car.
So Keating something for Spaceman at least?
I'm gonna check with him.
Uh,
Where did my phone go? Yeah, Aaron saw me in for space.
Okay, so slight mix-up.
So happy it's not D2, bro. We've been here for like 6 hours in D2. No problem.
Or, no, wait. What number was Aaron again? Or was he driving? The 69.
Well, yep.
Okay, so let's get everybody lined up here, and so the 18 wanted to go to the back because he is the pretty much the free pass. So the 81 of Gav will also have to start at the back, right? All right, this works. This works. All right, I should probably just do it for this way. All right, so here we go. Hopefully this is the last caution, but we have the top two in the championship, both on the front row. This can just go anywhere but worse. But here we go. Top two, championship. Let's go back to green. And Ball gets the better restart. So Ball wins the race. He has the regular season championship. If Alrola can finish ahead of him, he has it. It is all down to these top two here at Daytona. 20 delivering the pushes to the 14. There's still a single file line all behind him. Also, Anthony may want to fix gas last, by the way.
To what?
To 66. That's what lap we're on right now. But hurry. Alright.
Fix the ticket too. Hey, ready.
I got it.
Horizon Racing, Divine Motors.
Alright. Here you go.
Was all looking for a way to victory in the IRSCL Series at Daytona for the final time. Before we switch to IndyCar. There we go. 13 down. This is going to be a feisty one. Divine Motors in between us. Horizon Racing Sandwich. Looking to final round. Will it be Divine's time? Or will it be Horizon Racing's time? There's contact behind me. Monster goes to the bottom of the racetrack, looking to finally back up.
Alright, so as we run, the two of Ballin would have the regular season championship by 1 point. Because it is 5 points extra between first and second. And the finishing results. So it all depends here. Can the 14 get past the 2? Big push is coming from the back. The 69 gets to the inside of the 14. That's going to push him out of line. And the 2 goes back down to defend.
Spaceman looking, Aaron, subbing in for Spaceman looking for Divine Motors' 4th straight victory in IRSCL. Looking for 2 in D2 and 2 in D1. Divine Motors do what Horizon did many times and win 4 races.
And look who's now in the top 5. The 18 of Chafan. He was just under a penalty. Went a lap down under before the caution came out. But he got the free pass. And now he's running right up here in the 5th. In the bottom line. In the most dominant lane. And might be in contention for the race win. But he goes high. So I think he might be trying to pull out to avoid the chaos that may ensue here. As we cross the line with 11 to go. Because right now, Divine Motors wants to get a 4th victory in a row, but they can't if they have 2 cars almost wrecking in the back. That was Gav and Dawn. almost got together as, oh, they're still getting together once again. One car all the way at the bottom of the racetrack. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Monfa. He said he got shoved down. It's gonna...
Here come Divine Motors. Divine Motors looking for 4 straight victories in 4 different events. They swept Indy. Oh, trouble. There goes Don. And there goes Chafan.
And that's going to bring it over yellow. This race is just never going to end. But anyways, on the race back, it is the 2 still leading the way, 69 to second, 81 to third. As they also have in the mix now the 91 of D's. And he's being pushed by the championship rival to the race leader. Oh, but a hard push from the 81 to the leaders. Oh, but 69's back it up. He's one against the mantle off the teammate. Here they come to the back, to the front stretch, I meant. Excuse me. And it looks like it's going to be Ballin who was going to lead him back.
He just wrecks his own teammate.
But man.
Are we under break right now?
No, we're no longer under break for the rest of this race. We're going commercial free for the rest of this.
Alrighty, so that was a very confusing wreck right there. Involving them to Mike and Don.
Alright, do you have any radio from the drivers that were involved in the incident?
Yes, sir. I have radio from Don, and he was just kind of saying that he just wrecked next to Mike. But Mike also sent a clip in the general chat describing the clip so that he doesn't get parked. Because this could be huge. Oh, wow. Yeah. Don just collided with the quarter panel of Mike, and then the car just reflected back all 3,500 pounds of force onto him, sending his car flailing around in the infield.
As yet, now on the East Coast, it is now 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. I won't believe we have people trying to pit, right?
Think Mike's going down.
No, wait. No, he's...
Maybe, nope. Nope, he's not pitting.
Alright. I think we can go ahead and send it back green here.
Alrighty. Floor's y'all's.
Bro, I should have just done with the... whatever. Alright. Here we go. 9 to go. Top 2, 69, and the 2 with Ballin. Here we go. Restart zone. Back to green.
Good restart by both of them. Both lines getting great restarts. Gab did not get behind his teammate. Now, Aaron to the lead. Aaron trying to be the final winner.
Oh!
Almost right behind him. Time to go here to Daytona. Gab up to the top side. He's in the wall. Gab's still hitting the wall.
But one guy who had a really good restart as a 14-hour roll, he is now the back bumper of his championship rival. But Bowling needs to win this thing or finish 3 points or 3 spots ahead out of roll if he wants to get this regular season championship.
Gavin's had a problem with his computer freezing. This is huge for Gav.
Yeah, so possible issues for the 81. As now the 14-hour roll is now... He was always going to get passed by the 24 and just get left down in the high line, but he now gets help because the 24 back down is down to 69 has a car almost on the inside. Oh, here comes the 2. On the high side. Can he make the pass? Side drafting down through turns 1 and 2. The 14's going with him, but I think it's not going to be enough right now. That 69 is going to clear back up in front, but the championship rifles are now stuck on the high side, all alone.
They could get shuffled back. I'm really still stuck right from the ball. Here comes Ball on the outside of his teammate. The 24 Don. Don looking for his annual win. Most annual win of his career.
All right, the 14 managed to get back in line, but the 2 hasn't. Oh no, we almost got a wreck in the back.
Both in the wall. Don in second, looking to defend his crown of Daytona in the regular season finale. Can he do it? Or will we have a different winner? Back to top.
Oh yeah, Anthony, just a side note, but you still haven't sent me the pictures from D2 yet.
Get to that later tonight. Tomorrow, actually.
Alright, so now Alrola looks to be ducking back behind his championship rival. Oh my goodness.
He's going to be shuffled back here. Divine all lined up in the top four positions. Aaron going to put shut up Don up the racetrack, but Don's going to clear again.
Alright, here you go. 6 to go. Dawn now the race leader. But they got some momentum on the high side. It's the 2 Divine cars, Space and Gav. But they're all alone on the top. I don't expect them to be able to get enough to compete against the bottom. Or actually, they can. Space gets it up momentum and gets up to second.
Aaron, not Space.
Oh, yeah, Space. Oh! One car almost got turned, and it looks Finn Mike. And it looks like he's going to easily slip back in line. Oh my goodness, these guys are just on each other's quarter panels, not giving each other room, and just pow driving for each other. Goodness.
Horizon Racing all the way back there. They cannot help Don. Don is in deep trouble here if the Divine cars can get up to him. Don defending the bottom.
He's been saying that he needs
Oh, car in the wall.
trouble.
It's only one car incident, still no yellow, so it might be race over for Gav.
One less Divine car for that number 14. And now Aaron fades to the back. Don needs another pink car. That's what he said on the radio. He's finding himself in a position where he's just one position away from a pink car. Can they lock in their win at Daytona?
And sweep the Daytona.
Well,
Daytona wins in a row.
they do have one car between each other. There's just one car between the 24 and his teammates. It is the 91 of these. And his teammates are all back behind him, but here they go. 91 not clear for the 2. But the 91's going to force the 2 to back off. Interesting stuff, because the 2 had the the 2 had the bottom. But just the 91 just enforced it down. But now he's going to get bumped out of line. So now it's Horizon 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Oh! 14-hour roll. Got a big push from the 69. Almost wrecked the 91. Oh, 24's going to bump. 24 hit a bump. He's going high. Here comes Ball on the inside.
Something to 3 to go. Don was lifting for his teammate.
Alright, but look at this at the front. It is... Oh, no. It's Aaron there. And the 69 once again. And it is just getting real tight with 3 laps to go. But right now, Alrola still has the regular season championship. It is now down by 2. But he's side by side with the 69 and can't get him away. But here they come. Will Ball make a move? If he can win this race, he has the regular season championship. If he can't, Alrola has it. Oh, Don goes wide on the entrance of free. He's still going to keep the lead. Oh, but Alrola is getting absolutely bumper locked by the 20. It's now Don is almost going to get past almost again. 2 laps to go. It's still Horizon 1, 2, 3. Her Mothra's trying to make it 4. But can't get past by the 20. Oh! Contact in the back. 1 car on the wall. It is D's. He's gone. Into the inside wall he goes. He's out of it. As Mike is trying to pass underneath the Delio line, that's not quite allowed. But here they come around out of turn 4. They're about to see the white flag. 1 more lap to go this time. Will Dawn get back-to-back wins in Daytona? Can Ballin make the pass to get the regular season championship? How is it going to play out? Alrola is starting to fall back. But can he still maintain 3 points or the 3 spots he needs to win this regular season championship? He's falling back. It's now in Ballin's clutches of winning.
Has no help on the bottom. Here they come. Back forward. Final time. Dawn looking to go back to back. The regular season finale. Here they come down the backstretch. Back straight away. Mike to the bottom. Looking to pass Ballin. Nothing gonna work. Ballin helping his teammate. Chaffin is not going to help Mike. And succeeding.
And
number 4 to the front straight away. And on the trial over like Don is going to win again and go back to back in the regular season finale at Daytona. As they crash behind them, huge accident.
now, we will have to take a look back because when we got the 2 to go, the 20, who finished in 3rd, passed underneath the Delio line. And that is officially not allowed in IRSCL regulations as super speedways. The officials will have to take a look back at the finish, but we'll see how this turns out. Because if the penalty goes as normal, Mike will get a 1-lap penalty if the pass is not made. And if that happens, this is going to switch to the championship.
Wow. Beautiful finish under the lights from Daytona. Dawn is your winner for the World Center Racing, pushed by Ballin. Everybody just stacked up 3 wide further behind them. And that is the result for the last race here at Daytona in the IRSCL. Horizon goes back-to-back at Daytona in the regular season finale race.
They got 3 in a row.
Yeah, 3 in a row. And that will solidify their place in history.
They are going to solidify themselves in history as the final winners. Dawn is the final winner, officially, ever in the IRSCL at Daytona.
Alright.
Still 1 more quick track to go.
So officials are now looking at the end of it and see if Mike did pass underneath the Delio line when we got the 2 to go. Because we have to look back, we were 2 laps to go in the event. Because things were just getting too wild back behind. Alright. So yeah, back on the backstretch, when we were 2 laps to go, Mike got a push from the yellow car of Aaron. He got a run. He went underneath the Delio line to try to perform the pass on Alrola, which eventually sent him to the back. But if it's clear that Mike advanced his position underneath the Delio line, he could be black flagged.
Glad he did. It's so obvious he did. Well, now you're not gonna tell me he did it.
So bad. Wow. Poor Michael. I mean, not poor Michael. He look, he did that to himself, but
Yeah, himself, honestly.
just how the Michael crumbles. Get it? Put him.
Hilarious.
I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Hilarious, dude.
Oh, yeah. This was the last lap, and Gab told me to go for it. Ban Gab from IRSCL Racing. Gab basically did that move. Oh.
And it's called from the officials. The 20 has been sent to the back. So essentially relegating from a third place finish to a ninth.
And your regular season champion.
But right now, the points are still being added up. So we'll see who will be the regular season champion. Alright, so we're going to take a brief break, and I believe when we come back, we will have figured out for who has won the regular season champion. Alright. We've just now got the official call on who was the regular season champion. But I pressed the wrong button. Okay, hang on. Okay. So officially, our regular season champion, who wins it by just 1 point, it is someone. It is Almirola. Almirola win. He claimed enough points. He finished where he needed to be, and he has won the regular season champion.
I think it's Biden. I think it's Biden. Have you ever seen anything like that?
So while a Horizon car won the race, another Horizon car has won the regular season championship. As we start the 10-man chase, we're going to have a few cars that's going to be in contention, and this has just brought Almirola right back into the mix. But meanwhile, we will get post-race interviews from our winner and our regular season champion. So we'll get a quick word from Don.
Wait, can I interview him? Because I'm Steve Tart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Registered chief sir. Full-time. That's what we got.
Alright, so do we have Don on the radio now?
Yeah, but bring Don.
But I came from.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sitting
Alright, Don. Don, how do you feel about winning under the lights from Daytona? What were your emotions?
I'm happy. I'm super happy. I don't know. It's been like 450 something days since I went at this track last season. So it's just
Shut the fuck up, Anthony. He's talking.
nobody has.
Senior nigga.
Yeah. And I actually won this with a broken foot, not broken, but hurt hand as well. So I'm great. I'm doing good.
Who do you think you are? Me? Never could be. Yeah.
Alright, Don, what does this signify in the later rounds of the chase that we're heading into, man?
I kind of know how to do it. Big tracks is what I'm doing.
So,
That's just that. Hopefully I can go chase and just finish out my IRSCL like full-time thing.
alright, well, I guess we'll have to put you down now, and you'll have to do your burnouts. The first time in 450 some days.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, the 24 can now bring it to the victory lane as we will go back to the end of the pits where we're going to interview our regular season champion who ends up winning it by just 1 point. It is the 14 of Almirola, if someone could bring him up.
I got you, wait. I got you, wait. I got you, wait.
Okay, so it looks like Almirola can't speak right now, but we'll see. We'll figure this out.
Well, can we review? Yeah, alright. We'll interview Martha if he is called. Yeah. You just gotta
Alright, so I guess while Almirola figures out his thing, which it looks like we may not even get an interview from him, but we'll get an interview from our winning team owner, Monfa.
Moffat, how do you feel about having your team on top of the IRSCL once again?
I'm just I think this is 13 of 19 races that we've won, and I'll do a full stat breakdown in the next week or so before we get to the chase. But we get all four cars a win in the regular season. Again, great accomplishment. Glad Don could get another win. Always happy for my boy when he gets the win. This is exactly how we drew it up. That's exactly how we drew it up. Wanted to get Don to win today and then the playoffs with 4 winners. Excited to get to the chase.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, Monfa, Don's asking for you to straighten the car. Because I guess you're just in the car for his freaking burnouts and all that such.
I was in the free cam and it looked straight on my screen.
Yeah.
No, it's straight on my screen, I promise you. It like freezes the car for some reason.
Alright. So as we see both sides, or we see the both victors of this event, with Don winning the race and Almirola winning the regular season championship. But now let's see the probably the biggest loser of the race, who ended up finishing second in both the race and the regular season championship. That is Ballin. If we could bring him up.
Before you say that, what has happened?
Which?
Second in this race, the second in the points is nothing. But let me just make that clear.
But man, can you someone bring Ballin up here?
I ain't talking about trying to eat. Oh, food. Gosh. Okay. Can we interview anybody else? Can we interview the most controversial? Oh, wait, no. All right. I'm gonna interview Michael because he wants to get interviewed and he's probably one of the most controversial talking points of this race. He's been a monster. He's been everything. You can call him anything you want, but he was driving today. I'm gonna interview him. Raise your hand or whatever it's called. Ask to speak.
He ain't gonna speak, bro. You the bitch. You gonna speak. Bitch, you
Top
don't
in
speak.
game. Oh yeah, Mike wants to. Yeah. I'll interview Ballin after.
Alright. So
Alrighty, Michael.
this was
The floor is yours. Actually, I'm gonna ask you one. How do you feel about that very, 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 very troublesome move on Almirola very, very late in the race? Very. Mike, you gotta speak, Mike. You gotta speak. Please.
well, while we're having those issues,
I think Divine really just had to make a move to go to top 3. That's all I could do at that point. But you did you did kind of cost Divine Motors a shot in the final stages of the race because that just threw Horizon back the lead, and that just gave them the momentum they needed to win that regular season. I mean, they were going to win the regular season title either way, but like Daytona could have been Divine Motors if it wasn't that. It's huge.
All right. Well, while that's happening, I think us free up.
We had a good race though. Divine Motors led most of stage 3. Some risky moves, some good moves. You know. Y'all were very, very, very risky throughout the entire race, but hope that y'all can change it up by the time y'all make the chase, because y'all are gonna need all of that. Like, you're just gonna need everything whenever you enter the chase for the Quicksilver Cup.
All right.
Next week.
Well, as we start to close out this broadcast,
Done with the Michael interview.
well, we're trying to end the broadcast
I
here.
may have put it down.
We're trying to end the broadcast right here, bro. Okay.
I may have put it down.
If he doesn't have a mic, we can't really interview him. But
Thank you, Michael, for putting yourself down.
but
Oh,
so as we end this broadcast,
Byron is.
what do we all think? How this
Why
right?
is everybody talking about CP in the chat? That's crazy.
No, I don't know, dude. We should ban the IRSCL. We gotta do something about
Yeah, you should ban everybody.
Can we just talk about what happened in this race?
Alright.
We're trying to close out a broadcast. We're not just look away for
How do
general.
you feel about being the runner-up in everything?
That's actually a crazy question to someone who has had an insane regular season.
All right, can we just close?
I mean, yeah, but he
Oh
has
my
the runner-up
days.
in quite literally everything today.
Yeah,
Yo, where's the Allen Iverson the speech where he's talking about I'm the MVP, I'm the best basketball player in the world, and this what I got to do when I lose. I'm human. Can't win them all. I'm human.
Good. Ball feels good. Consistency is always great.
Dynamite general baller. Trash.
All right.
Trash baller.
I could have doomed Spawn, but I didn't want.
Ayo, we're
I'm undoable.
Yeah.
okay. So if we're over with this, let's go ahead and get our end race thoughts before we end the broadcast here.
That's genuine, Anthony. All right, Bond, how do you feel about the state of Horizon Racing right now, and how y'all are about to take home Quicksilver Cup?
You guys me that? I was not paying attention.
Huh? No, I'm asking. Oh, all right. Well, that was basically the final interview of the day. It is Horizon Racing victorious from Daytona. Once again, it's a three-peat. History made for the final time for the World Center Racing. This is the IRSCL.
Wait.
And
I was trying to say
go to the chase.
I was trying to say this the whole time, but I want to get us end race thoughts of what we thought, what we just saw today. Oh my goodness. Can we please just end it with our end race thoughts about this race from us three?
You know what? Today wasn't that bad.
Thoughts on this race before I eventually just leave. I was not a fan of the bottom line. Again,
Wasn't either. I didn't like the bottom line. I'm looking at it.
but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm back better for Talladega.
All right.
How
How about
I don't think we had a test group that was any larger than 5 cars. I know it's hard to get people together. Yeah, okay. But if we can get 9 to 10 cars in a draft, in a pack, in a test session before the race, I think we'll have a much better read on what we need to do in terms of making an equal low and high line for the race.
All right, well, Anthony, what thoughts do you have about the
Um,
race?
I like seeing what Horizon
I
can do.
think this was a solid race.
I thought it was
All
pretty
right.
solid. I liked it.
My personal thoughts
Not bad, but it was
are
an hour long though. It was pretty bad.
okay. Jordan, you
Um,
can shut up
Yeah,
now.
pretty late.
Yeah, but I like how nice and venue and Anthony this race was. I liked it.
It was
Yeah,
enjoyable, but yeah. I was like the best conversation of all time.
Yeah, Anthony was really nice and genuine. I liked how he was. I liked what he was doing. It was beautiful.
All right, but what I personally thought was we saw a pretty decent race.
Monfa was nice and genuine. Don was nice and genuine. I thought Aaron was nice and genuine. I thought Mike was nice and genuine. I thought just everybody. Everybody's very nice and everybody's very genuine.